What's going on, guys? Ryan with Jedha Patrol back with another video. Today I have something out of the norm for the channel, completely out of the norm. But if you saw the thumbnail, then you know what this is. G.I. Joe, right? So I've got this giant box. Hasbro sent over this box. They did not pay me to make this video, but they did send me a large box for the 40th anniversary of G.I. Joe. Look at this thing, freaking humongous, and it's freaking huge. So I wanna show you what's inside. Let's check it out. If this is your first time here, we typically cover 1/6 scale figures and statues and collectibles and artwork and just props and different things like that in the Star Wars and Marvel universe. However, I grew up watching G.I. Joe, and I do have a decent amount of the G.I. Joe classified series figures that have been in storage, and hopefully in the new home I can have somewhere to put them. But Hasbro and Hasbro Pulse put out a little email, and they said, hey, look, we've got this stuff we'd like to send you. It's the month, the 40th anniversary of G.I. Joe, and we want to send you this stuff. And I was like, yeah, sure, send it on over. Let's check it out. So this is actually going to be pretty stinking cool. Let's just check it out. So on the box, which is quite large, as you guys saw earlier. So we got the Baroness, so we got Cobra Commander on here, we got Scarlet, and we've got different things. 40th anniversary, 1982 to 2022, and then on the back, we've got some. It's just like it's a graphic of some kind. I don't know. Then we got 40th anniversary there. This is not the box is cool, and companies when they send out like press packs, they usually have some pretty cool packaging. But what's in the box is way more important than the actual box. So I'm going to open this up and show you kind of the whole. It's quite large. I'm going to have to get it out of the way. But inside, we've got that graphic we saw on the inside, on the back, and then we got inside. We got a bunch of unreleased figures. Which is actually pretty stinking cool. So I'm gonna go down here and put this guy down there for a second, because these are some of these are store exclusives like Target. Some of them are just general ones, but they're just not released yet. I imagine one or two of them will probably be on Hasbro Pulse at some point. But let's start with the largest item in the box, which is actually from the recent Snake Eyes movie. They sent me a katana, the Arashikage. Markings right here. This is plastic. It's a nice little display piece, and this is a kid's toy. It's what this is. It says 8+ right there from the Snake Eyes movie. If you like the Snake Eyes movie, let me know. If you didn't like it, well, not a lot of people saw it, I guess. But anyway, so high hopes for it. This is from that film, so there's that. Is this something I would display in my personal high-end collectible? Yeah, probably not. But for a kid, I will probably pass this along and we'll give this to somebody. Although it is kind of strange for a kid's toy, it has a serrated edge. Like it literally says 8+ and there's a serrated edge. Anyways, I'll be passing that along to some kid. Inside, this is funny because it's full of toys. It's going to be for adults, but whatever. On the inside, we have Snake Eyes. What the heck you doing? Storm Shadow. Man, make that right. We have Storm Shadow here. This is going to be the classic Storm Shadow here from G.I. Joe Classified line. We'll take all these out of the box and we'll take a look at them close up. But we have Storm Shadow for those who are wondering what the heck's in the box. We have a Cobra Viper from Python Control right there, or Python Patrol. That one's pretty stinking cool. What else we got? Oh yeah, this out of the box. This is probably my favorite. Spirit Iron. Right there. So Spirit Iron Knife has with the eagle, and I just think that's stupid cool right there. Dig that one. What else? There is another Baroness. This is a different style of packaging. This is another Baroness. I think this is going to be like the third Baroness figure they've released in this line. Different packaging, as you can clearly tell. It's quite large. I definitely like this packaging more than this packaging, because at least these you can put it back in the box if you wanted to, resell it, trade it, whatever. This, you're pretty much done. But it is kind of that classic feel. I feel like this makes more sense in like the 3 3/4 line. But that's just my personal preference. So there's that. All right, we got more. This one. Once I told people what was in this box, they were like, oh my God, I can't believe you got that. The Croc Master and Fiona. So that's in the box. That's pretty stinking cool. Again, we're going to take these out of the box. I'll show you close-ups on them. It's probably going to be a long video, but whatever. And then we have a 2-pack which I think, I have not opened this, but I think this is 3 3/4. I'm not sure, but there's a Cobra Officer and a Cobra Trooper in that box. And is that it? Yeah, I think that's all that's in the box. So I'm gonna take these out of the box, check them out, and you guys can make your decisions on whether or not you like them. All right, let's take a look at this first one, which is actually going to be the Cobra Officer and Trooper. So there's the box right there, Cobra Officer, Cobra Trooper. Let's check this out. I think this is going to be 3 3/4. I guess we're about to find out because I'm not 100% sure. Let's check it out. If you are collecting these, I would love to know. Actually, I guess the easiest way to do this would be up top. Are you collecting the 3 3/4 line, or are you getting the 6-inch line? Which one's your favorite? Oh yeah, these are going to be okay. So this is actually one figure. Boom, 3 3/4, and there's the other one. So there we go. We got 2, and then inside the box, this got a little G.I. Joe thing going on there. Pretty cool packaging. I had a feeling these were the smaller ones, but there we go. So here's our Cobra Officer right here, and I will probably pass these along to somebody else. So I probably won't take these out of the package. We'll get the other ones out of the box, but there you go. That's what it looks like right there. Nice art. They got elbow joints in there, knee joints. These are pretty stinking cool. There's the Cobra Officer, Cobra Enemy. Yeah, pretty stinking cool. Unpunched, by the way. I don't know if that's a thing people care about still. But because typically I just open these up and have some fun with it. But there's that. The difference in the Cobra Officer and the Cobra Trooper is going to be the silver snake there on the chest, and then on the Trooper here, he's got like a silver buckle there on his right shoulder. 2 weapons, got different style weapons. Got more of an AK style weapon there, and more of a rifle, like one of those Joe rifles. Pretty nice. Dig those. That's pretty cool. Again, probably going to pass these along to another collector. I'm sure somebody out there in YouTube land or in my collecting community would appreciate that for one of their young ones. But pretty cool packaging. Thank you, Hasbro, for that one. Let's check this one out. This is going to be Baroness. We have seen several Baroness. I think I've mentioned this before. We got the one with the bike. Then we got the one from the movie. And we got all kinds of different things going on. But there's the packaging on that. So we got the Baroness right here. Nice, retro stylish packaging. Mine's a little bent up on the card, so I'm not going to worry about that. And then on the back, you've got all the stats, which I really do like. I dig those very much. And then, of course, these are the other ones in the line. So, yeah, we've got some rifles there. We've got some pistols. We've got some glasses. This is the actual figure herself. And the paint applications look pretty good. I would say that this one looks like it's a better paint application than the previous one with the bike. That's just me being me. I dig like the metallic paint, the gloss paint on some of the bits. Like you got the matte paint here and the gloss paint down here in the boots and the, I would say, armor section. And then back here you've got your hair. You got some holsters here for the pistols, and you got a couple pistol hands, so firing hands on both. And I think that looks pretty stinking good. But that's a pretty stinking cool figure. I dig that. I dig that quite a bit. Oh yeah, we got some nice range of motion on these, which I'm not doubting any of these. Very, very, very good. Single joint, there's a single joint there on the elbow though. Would have liked to see a little bit more on that one. Yeah, I would like to see a little bit more, and maybe that goes a little further. This one's a little tight, so I don't want to break that. But we got some nice range of motion here on the shoulders. And yeah, I kind of dig that very much. That's pretty stinking good looking. Not gonna lie, man. I like the little display base. Pistols wise and weapons wise, again, you've seen G.I. Joe Black Series figures, or G.I. Joe classified figures. I was just doing a Star Wars video. There's no paint applications on here. These definitely benefit from a little silver wash, a little dry brushing. They definitely benefit from that. But that's pretty stinking cool there. Then we've got another one here. A Spirit Iron Knife here is, again, probably one of my favorites in this entire box. This is actually pretty stinking cool. But there it is, Spirit Iron Knife. I think I said something silly earlier, but there it is. But I especially like this. I like this artwork here. I do like that. And we've seen it on some other ones, but I don't know. Just something about that artwork on this box I really like. All right, first up, let's take a look at the Eagle, which is looking pretty stinking cool, I think. I like that they include a set of closed wings and then the open wings. I think that's a nice touch. Nice little paint applications going on here. Got a little ball joint action going on here on the head, so you can look however you want to look. That's pretty nice. There is some little range of motion there on the legs or the talons. Again, these could, if you want to go crazy, you can use little paint applications. We got some peg right there. I imagine we're going to be able to post that up on the back of this backpack, which is 2 holes right there. So there's that spoiler. But we're going to change these out because I want to see what this is all about with the the other wings on there. So take those pegs out. And they're just ball joints, so they come out fairly easily. Didn't even have to heat them up or anything. So we're going to try and open these up. I'm going to try and put them in the right direction, although they look fairly similar. Let's go with this. Yeah. Boom. Like, that's pretty stinking cool. Look at that. Boom. Love that. By the way, if you guys ever noticed that in videos or movies where you see an eagle, they actually play a red-tailed hawk sound. Like, the eagles do more chattering and hawks do that little squeal thing. Just throwing that out there. But the wingspan is significant. Look at this. Like, that's pretty cool. I like that a good bit. And obviously we can peg him right here on our back. Let's see if we can get him right here. Should be fairly simple. And then he can sit on the back. That's cool. I like that. Obviously, you might want to change out the wings. But while we're here, there's the backpack. Kind of dig that. We got a nice little hunting rifle with some different paint applications there. Get a little brown for the stock. Kind of dig that. The wings we looked at, we do have two different knives. There is a black knife right here, which is pretty much all black. Nothing crazy going on. And then we've got this one right here, which I dig as well. So pretty nice. We got a little Beretta style pistol. And then obviously we've got the figure itself, and he's looking all kinds. I think, again, the paint applications on this one, I think, are more than I was expecting as far as the different colorations. I think it looks pretty good. I hope it does on camera as well. Love the character design just in general. We've got an insignia there on his right shoulder. Again, on the left shoulder, we've got just different paint applications where he's got his gauntlets and got this nice little wristband here in the gold or the brass one on this side as well. And we just got places to put all kinds of things. So we've got places for knives. We've got places here. We've got places. I mean, it's just, he is ready for battle. Like, whatever you throw at him, this dude is ready to go. So we can put him here. We can put a little backpack on. And literally you can have a pretty ridiculous looking figure. That's so cool. And then we got a holster here for the, oh yeah, nice little thigh holster. Look, I mean, just the paint application. Where we saw the Baroness, which she's all black, which is fine, but this is a more interesting character design. Double bend here in the knee, nice little boot, nice little tread action going on down there. And just overall, pretty stinking cool figure. The eagle definitely makes it, though. So, big fan of this one. Let's move on to the next figure. Let's take a look at this Cobra Viper. Look at this guy. Python Patrol right there. Pretty stinking cool. Box art all around. And look at that guy. Looking all kinds of awesome. So, we're going to get him out of the packaging. All right, guys. We've got our Python Patrol trooper right here. This guy's pretty stinking cool, actually. So, we've got a nice little holster here, which we've seen with a lot of trends. We have a nice little pistol right here. Nice little shorty going on right there. Maybe a little 380 action, something simple. And then we have a long rifle, and then it's like a magazine to go in our long rifle. That's kind of cool. I don't think we saw that with the other figures. That's a little magazine to go in there. Let's see if we can get it going one way or the other. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, pretty cool. This guy, obviously the colors are fantastic. Nice little python, pattern going on here down the arm. We've got some nice padding going on there with that gauntlets. Dig that. Nice little double bend there on the elbow. I mean, look at the colorations. The yellow, the cobra symbol right there in red. I mean, this is a stinking cool figure. I like the textures for the pockets. And then we've got this guy, which goes pegs right here on the backpack, which looks stinking awesome as well. Look at that. I like that quite a bit. That's a cool looking figure. It does have these goggles that you got to put in over the head. There is no actual head underneath this. So the helmet is the helmet, for those wondering about that. I'm sure somebody will ask that question. We got some nice like grenades going on here. I mean, this guy's ready for war. He is ready to roll, man. I dig that one as well. We'll have to pose that one up at the end. I like that one. We got like 2 more to go. So let's move on to Storm Shadow. And you might be asking yourself, how much stuff can you package on top of the actual Storm Shadow? Well, the answer is everything in the box except for this. He has a switch out little covering. So he's got this piece right here, which is like the cowl down. And you can put this one on there as well. It's just molded, nothing crazy going on with that. But literally all of his weapons, everything you can actually put on the actual figure, which is pretty stinking cool. So I'll kind of go through this and show you what's on here. He does have this attachment for the belt, little wavy belt that's on a ball point or a ball joint there, so you can just kind of put that there. The compound bow here pegs onto the back of the backpack. You can see right there, it's actually nicely done, nice little red grip. You can see the little levers and whatnot. I'm not a bow expert, I just know it's a compound bow. But you can see all that, it pegs onto the back of the figure. It does come with one loose arrow, which is nicely done, and it actually pegs right in there. Actually just kind of slides in, along with his quiver, along with all the rest of them. And you got the Rashkagi symbol right there with nice little, almost like a weaved bamboo-ish type look. And then we got two blades right here. We got a little Shota blade with a nice little, like a snake-ish head on the end of it. You can see right there how it's coming across because it's very dark. So you got a shorter blade and you got a longer blade, both which are nicely done. For the G.I. Joe Classified series. So big fan of this. We got some ninja stars right here and Cobra symbol there. It's a good looking figure. I think out of all the Storm Shadow figures we've seen, this one's my favorite actually. I definitely like this one better than the film version. I definitely do. I love the wrappings going on down here on the legs and the different paint applications, the different shades of white's got going on. I like that quite a bit. So that's probably my favorite Storm Shadow they've released so far. So hopefully somebody will have the opportunity to pick this up. I don't think this is a store exclusive. I just think it's just not quite released yet. All right, now somebody's going to say, what's next? Well, the biggest and the baddest I say for last. This is the Croc Master and Fiona. There is a lot going on in this box. It is quite large. Now, I believe the previous versions of figures like this retail for around $40 or so, maybe a little bit less. So hopefully that won't be too much more than that. But this is a significant weighted figure, and you're getting two large figures, which is pretty nice. All right, there's actually quite a lot of stuff going on here. We've got our Croc Master here, which is looking all kinds of cool. Look at that Cobra symbol against the green here with this little respirator action going on there. That's oh, I love the detail in the back. Well, so I couldn't see the back in the box, but I like that detail. Nice little Croc pattern, little armor going on here, some armor going on the forearm as well. I like the little silver dashes of paint. It's a nice little breakup. And then we've got our little tan thigh holster here so we can put our revolver. Yeah, a little revolver action going on here. All right, makes sense. I'm good. And check out the belt with the little reptilian eye for the belt. And the little codpiece there. That's actually pretty. This is a pretty cool figure. I dig this one. We do have a blade with a little green handle on there. It's nice. It goes down here on his ankle. Some nice detail on the boot. That's kind of cool. I dig that. This is a pretty stinking cool figure. We got a nice little whip action for those who might want to. Obviously, he would use a whip for these guys. And then we've got this, which is probably one of the cooler accessories. Almost has this brownish type pan here. Kind of looks like leather, but then you've got spikes and you've got this chain. It's fairly pliable, so that's kind of nice. And then we've got Fiona. Oh, sorry, we got the hook. Got to show the hook, right? Then we got Fiona here, which is huge. I mean, if I show the figure out here, just size-wise, you can see they're fairly good size. Fiona's she's hefty. So nice little ball joint there on the tail, and there's ball joints in between this section and this section as well. You can see that kind of rotate. That's nice. Look at that range of motion. That's crazy. I like that. It's this pliable material, right? So I dig that quite a lot. Nice little teeth action going on here. Nice little eyes. I mean, the paint applications are actually pretty nice. You can see like the different variations of green and dark and shadows. Underneath, you've got different spots, and obviously these are molding and injection sites. But that's a pretty cool looking piece. Now Fiona has little Crocs. So we got a little albino Croc action going on here. Then we got a little regular baby Croc action going on here. Those are pretty nice. But overall, this whole set together is pretty stinking awesome. So let's pose all these up and see what they all look like together. All right, here we go. We've got them all posed up, ready to go. And it's a pretty good looking set. So Hasbro, thank you for sending this out. Very much appreciate this. I will be forwarding these off to another collector very soon, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, these are actually pretty stinking cool. So a couple notable things for those interested in picking this up. If you collect the G.I. Joe Classified series, you probably already know a couple of these things. One, the Baroness, pretty stinking good looking, I must say. Posing wise, kind of a pain. Definitely glad she comes with that that little display stand because she is definitely in need of that. But overall, pretty stinking cool looking figure, especially with the mix of the gloss and the matte black sections going on there. And then the contrast of the glasses and everything, the red Cobra symbol looks fantastic. And then we've got our guy right here, Iron Spirit Knife. Or Spirit Iron Knife. I don't know why I get that mixed. Spirit Iron Knife. I literally just watched an episode with him and his girlfriend who wanted to be a Joe and the whole. I just watched it on YouTube. Anyways, Spirit Iron Knife. I don't know why I can't get that up. But yeah, I've got him posed up here, and he's got his little buddy here. Granted, it is a little bit heavy to pose like that, but somehow I was able to make that work. I got his rifle there in his backpack. I've got his knives all pegged into him, as well as his pistol there. Pretty stinking cool set. I like that one. I can see this one being very popular, and whenever it does hit the shelves, I don't see it staying long. I just think it's a really, really cool set. So, yeah, pretty stoked for that one. One that I predict also will not last long is going to be this guy here, the Croc Master with Fiona, because honestly, it's just stinking cool. I mean, look at this guy. Just menacing looking figure. And I love like the details of it with the armor looks like Croc skin. And then we've got Fiona down here with the openable mouth here. Let's see if we can get her to focus. That would be awesome. She's a little close to the camera. Let me see if I can't maneuver here without knocking everything over. Oh, there goes he. But you get the idea. So I had a feeling that was going to happen. But the mouth does open there, and the detail on the Croc skin and everything is actually very, very nicely done. So well done, Hasbro, for doing justice there. And of course we do have our little Croc babies down here at the bottom as well. So those are looking pretty cool. One that I know will sell out as soon as it hits shelves, no question asked, because people are army builders. That's going to be our Cobra Viper, because honestly, he just looked amazing, and it's an army trooper, so everybody's going to army build them. So as soon as they show up on shelves, he's definitely going to be gone. And I can definitely, based on this one and the previous ones, the Cobra Vipers, which were the red and blue, and then they had a black and red one, and just different attachments to the helmets and whatever. This one's definitely going to stand out on the shelf, no questions asked. It's actually pretty stinking cool. And then this guy, which you can't really have a Joe collection without a Storm Shadow, I don't feel. I think you have to have a Storm Shadow. I have the exclusive Snake Eye, so it came out, I guess it's been almost 2 years now, with the nice packaging and the whole thing. I still have that. It's in storage, and that's a pretty cool set. So I may hold on to this one for that reason. So stay tuned. We'll see. We may just keep that one. The wife is home because you can hear the garage door opener, and then Bella and Tucker going crazy. So that's what we got going on today. Hasbro, very much appreciate you guys sending these over for review. And if you want to check these out, they'll be available either on Hasbro Pulse or Targets or Walmarts and different stores you like these things at. But let me know your favorite in the comment section down below of this set. And I'll see you on the next video. As always, click what you like. See you next time.